Hi, my name is David Marsh. I'm a qualified and experienced stonemason. I have been practicing the trade for about 8 years, and I am also a member of the Dry Stone Wall Association of Australia. Stonemasonry is said to be the second oldest profession in history. It is calculated to be around 10,000 BC. Every pyramid, castle and stone cathedral or church was built by or looked after by a stonemason. A lot of the oldest stonework in Melbourne is actually done by farmers who pick rocks from their fields and start using them as fences. This can be seen all through the north and western suburb region area. Stonemasonry can be seen throughout all of Australia. Most churches and cathedrals and main public buildings were built early on, all out of stone. A lot of bridges in the earlier days were built with stone, and that can be seen right throughout regional Victoria. The styles and techniques of stonemasonry are fairly unchanged, even over the vast centuries. Techniques and styles we still use today were used thousands of years ago. The materials that we use within the walls have changed through modern processes, manufacturing and stuff like that. Tools have changed a little bit with the introduction of manufacturing and assembly lines. We have better equipment. Technology has definitely changed the way we operate now. We have a lot of mechanical aids available to us for heavy lifting, excavating and things like that. This is a high-end hammer. It is used to break rock for feature walls, for corners. It has a tungsten carbide tip on either end. This gives a very straight cut, a very powerful hit, and is extremely hard wearing. Centuries ago, walls and buildings were made a lot more solid due to the process in which they were built and the materials used. However, with that, the time that it took to build was vastly increased compared to where we are now. We do tend to rush things, and which gives the life of our buildings and structures a lot less lifespan. The trade has died off. There aren't as many people doing it now, and a lot, from what I've seen, of the people that do it now, they tend to take shortcuts just to get the job done a lot quicker and more cost efficient. And this has resulted in walls being built only to last up to, say, 50 years. There are lots of things that change the style and the look of stonework. The joints are one feature that can change what a wall will look like drastically. There are styles like raking, pointing, dry stack. When you point or rake, it can vary also with depth and size. When you're raking out or pointing, it can actually look like you're performing artwork, painting. It's good, it gives you a bit of time to relax from lifting rocks, have a bit of a breather and put a bit of art into your stonework. When it comes to building rock walls or features, it's not just picking up a rock, putting it in the wall and that's that. There is a lot of technique and style that needs to go into it. You need to be able to look at a rock and tell whether it's going to fit into that place and it's all going to match and blend in. You can't have like a big gap, a small gap, a rock standing up one way, going the other way. It will look out of place and it just won't look natural. So certain things, feature walls, barbecues, water features, stuff like that, you really have to pay attention to how you actually place the rock, what colour you use. It needs to match and blend in with the surroundings and complement, say, a water feature or a garden and stuff like that. So it really needs, there's a lot of art to it. When I go to a potential client's house or site, I discuss with them what ideas they have and I try and picture exactly what they want, and then at times I'll go home or back to my office and I'll sit down and I will draw out what I interpret they want. I can show that to them and they can go, yes, I like that, or I maybe change this. We come to a final plan and then I put that into action on site. Social media I use majority is Facebook. It seems to be where a lot of people look and ask for things now. I also have a dedicated website and I also advertise on some private free sites like Gumtree. My website is a little bit interactive. I have updates where I put in current projects and also I have a section where people can leave testimonials from jobs that I've done in the past. It's hard to tell what the future will be, mainly due to work health and safety, with restrictions on how much people can lift, and new age materials that are used for retaining walls and buildings. I didn't actually choose this career. A guy that was doing stonework at the time came into my place of work and offered me a job. I took the job and loved it ever since, so I've been doing it since then.
My name's David. I work for Dave's Stonework. I've been in the stonework industry for about 20 years. I've worked for Dave for the last 4 years. I run the mixer, I collect rock, I fill the gaps. So I rake out the joins, make it look all neat and tidy. It's an outdoor sort of job. It's physical. You get a bit of appreciation from the work you do when you see the finished product. I enjoy doing stonework to see the satisfaction of the customer's face at the end.